And we're back again, another amateur MMA fight. We've got in the blue corner Oscar Hughes fighting out of Mad Hatters with the Mohawk, and then we've got in the red corner Matt Smith fighting out of Mavericks Martial Arts, and we're off. This should be a very good fight. Nice start there from Smith. Nice leg kick there from Smith as well. And again, very snappy.
Yeah, I like Smith striking. You can see, us being ringside, we can see all details, and Smith is looking at the chest, not directly in the eyes, which is good. It means he's using peripheral vision.
Yeah.
He can see everything coming.
He's very explosive with the strikes as well. They look like they've got power, and he's not really setting the hook, he's just throwing power. And we've got that's that on the floor there. Wristband. Yeah. That shouldn't even be in the cage, really. That should have been taken off before they got into the cage. The referee's seen that, he'll get rid of that. I thought it was a gum shield at first. And we've got Hughes there pushing Smith up against the cage. It's probably a good move because Smith has looked quite explosive with the strikes. Let's see if Hughes can take him down. He's got the single leg.
Yeah, I mean, you could switch to a double.
Yeah, I think that'd probably be a good idea. He's got good balance there as Smith. So now he went for the ankle there, but he's gone back to the single.
That can be quite difficult because all the weight is on that one foot, so it's kind of glued to the mat, so that's actually quite a difficult way to go.
He's got very good balance there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
There you go. I thought he went for the both again, but he's switched. He's gone for the switch
nice.
there. No, couldn't quite pull that off. It's still Hughes pushing for that takedown. He's gone for the ankle again, but like you say, it's not going to be easy to pick. He needs to try and probably get the double leg, but the base is so far apart now, I think it's going to be very hard to get that double leg. Unless he can get him off balance with a single and then get the double that way.
I mean, this is good from Hughes. He's not letting go, but you can use a lot of energy.
Yeah, and again, he's defending, so in the judges' scorecard, he's not going to be rewarded for defending. He's got to do something proactive to get back in with the judges. I mean, he started the round well.
Yeah, I mean, it's twice Smith's gone for the switch, but the head is on the inside. If the head's on the outside, it's a lot easier to get.
Yeah. So he's gone for it again. He's grabbed the cage there, which you obviously can't do. No. Again, I know it's instinctive, but that did have an impact on the position there. So I'll be able to see what the referee will do with that. Unless Hughes can turn it into his advantage. There you go. He's got him down, but he's still not got control. Good. Good there, the way Smith got back to his feet, but now he's going to try and take the back. He's got to be very careful. So he's got his toes in the cage as well there, look. But again, he's on the wrong side of the ref. Yeah, he's not even, he really should have had a warning for that. Because normally if they grab the cage and it doesn't interfere with anything, you just wave the hand up. But when it changes something, and it stopped the takedown, the ref needs to have a bit of a stern word with it, really. Not take a point, but give him a warning. If it happens again, you'll lose a point.
Yeah, warning first.
Yeah, unless it's really, really bad. It wasn't really, really bad, but it did change the direction of when he was going in. I mean, I've seen it before when it's been really bad. They lose a point straight away. If they've used it and it's gone in their advantage, they'll lose the advantage and they'll lose a point. But yeah, I think it was interesting because obviously the first probably minute it was heading towards Smith with his crisp striking, but then the last 2 minutes were spent with Hughes working for that takedown and push up against the cage and basically controlling position for 2 minutes. And he obviously took the back right at the end, but he never really had control of the back. So does it go towards the minute striking or the 2 minutes of holding up against the cage but not advancing the position? It's not like it caused damage against the cage.
Yeah, so I think that comes down to how effective the striking was, really.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The damage, if there was any damage, or how clean the techniques were.
Yeah, again, it makes it for a close round. I would edge it towards Oscar Hughes, but if it went the other way, I wouldn't think it was wrong either.
Yeah,
because there was nothing clear cut. Nice, some strikes there back from Oscar Hughes. Nice leg kick from Hughes. That was nice from Smith there. Now he's got straight in, but he's got the single again. He pushed against the cage this time, so it wasn't as bad.
I was going to say he's in a better position to take both legs there.
He's got to be very careful. He doesn't give his back up here, which is what he's possibly going to do. Because he's gone too low on the leg, and it leaves a position where he can put his leg over, which is what he's going to do here now. He's just got to make sure he doesn't topple over the top, because he could lose position. Is he going to go for an arm there?
There is an arm bar there.
He could even maybe look at an inverted triangle there with the way his legs are, but he was looking at his opposition now. He did have grip of the arm, but he was never able to quite get enough control over the body. I tell you what, it's great the way they both keep moving. None of them except he's got to be careful of that cage grab again. Hughes pushed off the cage there then to pull him down, which was good.
He's not giving up on that back.
He's gone for a Kimura, yeah, but he's got no control over the body really. He needs more control over the body to make it effective, I think.
I mean, because of the fence there, he can't really go to and switch to an armbar. It's going to be difficult.
And if he loses that Kimura, he's going to end up on his back. So he's almost get position over submission, which is not really a good thing to do. But he's back up with that single leg again.
The thing is, it was great for Hughes. That was great timing. He waited, then he exploded and got up, and it was good timing to do that.
They're both very good. They're both backwards and forwards with the grappling. Neither of them is letting the other one settle in any position, whether it be working for the takedown or he gets him down, they bounce back up. That was a good takedown. But straight away, look, straight on his posture on his arm and straight up on his feet on the floor, straight up against the cage. It was very impressive. Pushing on the head, back on 2 feet again. All that energy exerted from Oscar Hughes, and he's got nothing to show for it. That's good. That's disheartening.
Yeah,
it's really good work from Smith there to get back to his feet. So he's still working on he should have maybe tried for 2 legs there because they're both right next to each other. Has he got to be careful of the Kimura there? Is that an option? The way he went to sit back there looked like he possibly had the Kimura. This is where in the pros you can throw the elbows, but of course we don't do that in amateur. And the hammer fists from that angle aren't as effective, but the elbows from that are. No, could he get him up here? He's got to be very careful of that Kimura again, look. Some really interesting positions here.
Well, it's a Kimura,
it's very much a 50-50 position because he can't advance the Kimura and he can't do anything because if he does, he'll give the Kimura up. So they're basically neutralised each other.
I don't think he's going to have enough time to do anything anyway.
I tell you what, it's not. Look at his face. That's on. That is on.
Wow.
He had to get that out. That was on.
Yeah.
By the time the round over, he was out of it, but that hurt his arm. You can see the way he reacted. You can see his face wincing.
He was face down and grimacing,
Yeah. If he'd have, obviously, when you get something like that on, sometimes you can't help but screech in pain. If he'd have screeched in pain, that would have been the end of the fight.
Yeah.
Because that's a verbal submission.
Verbal submission.
Luckily, he didn't do that. He just winced. That's not a verbal submission, but he was definitely in pain. His arm was extended.
Well, the commentators cursed. Just as I said, there wasn't much that could happen. You know, that was pretty close.
Another good round, though.
I'm glad I was wrong.
Yeah, wow. When it's like that, we're all glad that if we get that little bit wrong. But it was a really strange position, though, weren't it?
Yeah.
They were almost neutralising each other, but he got the Kimura with it. But I love the tempo of the fight, and I love the fact that none of them settle for position. As soon as one gets one down, they're working to get back up again. I think the way Smith's been getting back to his feet has been great. We've seen Oscar get fall to the bottom and then reverse straight back to the top again. It's been quite some real good switching with the grappling.
I think we're in for a really interesting last round as well because of that. Yeah.
Let's see what we get here now. I think Oscar will be straight in for the takedown again. I think. I don't even know how that last round would have gone because Oscar was in a lot of the top positions, but the most prominent thing was that bloody the arm at the end. That was the most offensive attack.
Well, we definitely know that Smith likes the Kimuras. I mean, in his defence, he's been going for it as well when he's been up against the cage.
And we definitely know that hurt Oscar because we could see it in his face. I mean, we had a perfect angle of his face, and he was wincing.
Nice jab.
I wasn't sure if he dropped him then or if he dropped for a takedown, but is he working on his guillotine or just no, he's just going to drag him down. I'm not sure then if he dropped him to one knee.
It's hard to say because he was kind of going for a takedown anyway, but he has cut Oscar. Oscar's bleeding.
Yeah, I've just seen that now under his eye, yeah.
It's a good front headlock position. See if he's going to drag him down.
But if he gets up against the cage, he's going to end up like that now. He needs to keep circling. And now we're going to see Smith working for the single leg. He's going to try and go for the double, yeah. See if he can get his hands connected. No, he's going to go back to the single. Picks up the leg, then goes for the back leg.
He's got those long arms though, isn't he? This, you know.
He has, yeah. But again, straight back to his feet. He's not accepting it. Most of the fight's been Smith not accepting it, and now we've got Hughes not accepting it, and he's looking to get back to his feet.
Yeah, see if he can rip the hips away.
He's back on his knees, and he'll stand back up again. He should need the leg there, really, just to get some points on him, give him something to think about. I mean, it doesn't sound a lot, but a dead leg's horrible.
Especially at this point in the match, you're starting to drain now.
Yeah, we've got 1 minute left of the fight. You want to leave your mark on the fight now. Ironically, this is the first time we've actually seen it the other way around, where it's been Smith pushing Hughes up against the cage. Most of it has been Hughes pushing Smith up against the cage. But they're both very even in the grappling. It's a real good back and forward action between the pair of them.
This is hard for Smith because his head's right underneath.
Yeah, but he can't have it any other way, because he's got to be careful about getting caught with a guillotine. That's why his head's in the middle like that, so he can't get caught with that. He's really trying hard for that takedown, but with 20 seconds to go, I'd be tempted to just break away and start throwing some punches.
I mean, he should work up the body, you know, get the hips, you know, get his leg in the middle and try to take down from there.
We are down to the last 10 seconds of what's been a very, very close fight. And it's another fight. Oh, now we've got Hughes going for Kimura. It's like a reversal of round 2.
Yeah, so a crucifix to end.
I don't actually know who won that one, because each round was very much like that, where it was really razor close each round.
Yeah, it's a hard one. That is a hard one.
Fun fight to watch, because the grappling exchanges against the cage were really good to watch. I wouldn't be surprised if that was in a split, but we've got Ricky Wright. He's got the scorecast away. Maybe I'm wrong. Is he going? No, he's not going back to the cage yet. Let's see what he comes up with.
I'll put myself out there and go Oscar Hughes for that one. That's nice. So I'm going to put myself out there for that one.
You know what? I'm leaning the other way, you know. With the way he finished round 2, I know. that sums it up. Yeah. With the way he finished round 2 and the fact I think he had round 3, I'm leaning towards Smith. But we're going to find out.
We are going to find out.
I honestly feel like whichever way it goes, it's not the wrong decision because of how close the fight was.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. It seems to take quite a while to get the scorecards round to the MC, really. We will find out now what the scorecards are. We'll pass it over to Ricky Wright to make the decision official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards, who scored about 29-28, 30-27, and 29-28. For your winner by unanimous decision, in the red corner, Max Smith.